This is a win since whatever year it was that I emailed them. I'll have to look that up. Thank you, Bluebell. Thank you. Despite what it may say in the title of this video, I don't think I can claim that I single-handedly brought back a Bluebell flavor, but there's plenty of evidence to support it. Let me take you on a journey a few years back to when I first discovered the Bluebell flavor entitled Groom's Cake ice cream. The discovery was made in about 2018 when a friend of mine and I purchased both Groom's Cake and Bride's Cake to test out each flavor, of course. After tasting each, I concluded that Groom's Cake was my favorite. I have many favorites of Bluebell ice cream, but this one is up there. Now I'm going to read you an email pretty shortly that will describe the story in greater detail. However, all you need to know is essentially one day, one terrible day, I discovered Groom's Cake ice cream to no longer be on the shelves, and I needed to do something about it. July 26th, 2020, I wrote an email to Bluebell Ice Cream, and it went like this. To whom it may concern, I would like to start out by recognizing Bluebell as my #1 favorite resource for experiencing the best ice cream flavor whenever the craving sets in. I know I can count on Bluebell's Dutch chocolate, mint chocolate chip, and cookie two-step flavors to deliver satisfaction and delight when I open that foggy freezer door and later when partaking. I've always been treated well by my parents and those who have raised me to provide good tasting ice cream. However, in recent years of being independent and surrounded by different people, I have discovered that Bluebell isn't just good tasting. It is absolutely delicious. I pride myself in only resorting to Bluebell even though having to reassure my wallet everything is going to be okay. Every time I do, I scan the freezer, making sure to get my favorites. Even though I am consistently receiving great treatment for my options, I have only recently discovered I am running into the same problem. I have failed to find one particular flavor on the shelf. Allow me to back up for better explanation. I believe it was the summer of 2017. I think it was 2018 actually. I decided to branch out and try a flavor entitled Groom's Cake. I assumed to be rivaled with Bride's Cake. A friend and I each purchased a flavor in which we compared. The consensus was that, I guess you could say, Groom's Cake took the cake. Since then, I was in love. I suppose only a flavor related to a wedding could do this, and I enjoyed supporting the company by purchasing this flavor whenever I needed to restock on my frozen treats. One day it all came to a screeching halt when Groom's Cake was nowhere to be found at my local Walmart, nor was it at my local Fry's or Safeway, or really any grocery store I visited. For the past 3 years, I have never passed up on an opportunity to look for my flavor if I visited a new store, but to my demise, never to be found. I am curious, Bluebell. Where has my Groom's Cake gone? I thought this would never be possible. It is as if the cow on the front of every carton had suddenly jumped over the moon. Will Groom's Cake make another reappearance? Or should I let go of my thread of hope that still remains when I pass by that cold freezer of Bluebell awaiting my attention? My message may seem humorous and possibly a quarantine time filler, but this is actually a serious question pleading an answer. Thank you for all you have done for chocoholics and sugar-loving Americans around these 50 beautiful states. May you have good health and happiness during these tough times. Sincerely, Scott J. Lyle. 2 days later, I received this response. Scott, thank you for contacting us. We always enjoy hearing from our customers. Our Groom's Cake ice cream is not currently scheduled for production, but we may bring it back again sometime in the future. We will pass your request on to our marketing team. I hope so. Staying tuned to our website or social media accounts is the best way to keep up with the flavor happenings and other news. There is not enough room in the freezer case for us to display an adequate amount of all the flavors we could carry, so we had to limit that number. We do our best to make as many flavors possible through a system that includes rotational, available for a limited time, and market-specific, available in only certain areas, flavors. We also have flavors go on hiatus for long periods of time, but we do annually consider bringing back past favorites and introducing new flavors. Thank you for your support of our products. We don't take your loyalty for granted, and we will continue to work hard to earn it. Have a great rest of your day. Consumer Relations. Bluebell Creameries. Excited that they had responded, yet still sad that my flavor had not yet returned, I let it rest. And that is where the story concluded. A story in which I wrote to Bluebell Ice Cream as just something funny I could share with people. However, years later, January 17th, 2025, I receive a text message from my sister. Groom's Cake ice cream flavor has won the Great Scoop Revival Tournament and is scheduled to return to stores in 2025. Excited yet again, I was still unsure when in 2025 would this happen. There are still 365 days in a year. This could happen as late as 12 months from now. Yet again, I wait patiently, knowing that this time, it's on its way. June 20th, 2025, I receive a text message from my mother. Did you know Walmart has both bride and groom ice cream you want? Just saw it. I respond, do they really? Wow, I haven't seen it. I will have to check next time I am there. Yes, on the end cap at our Walmart. Oh wow, thank you for letting me know. Finally, the next day, as I get groceries at Safeway, because that's the closest store to my house, and searching for a very specific type of butter for my wife, I decide to check those freezer doors, just in case. What do I see staring back at me? I think you already know the answer. Oh my gosh, look what I found at Safeway. It's Groom's Cake. It's coming home with me right now. And yes, it's $10, but I'm buying it. Okay everyone, it's a big night. I went to Safeway for a few things, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna check to see if they have Groom's Cake Bluebell, because now I know it's in the stores, at least at Walmart. And I checked, and lo and behold, it was in the freezer. And I did like a slow motion walk to the freezer door in disbelief with a smile on my face. The price tag said $9.99, but I said, yes, please. So we have secured the Bluebell officially. It has been years in the making, and we're gonna go home and try it. Now, Scott, why make a video about an ice cream flavor? Okay, what's the big deal? And you know what? That's a great question. While I hope I'm not overhyping the flavor, I still find it delicious, and you should go try it for yourself. I think it's important to remember that we should never give up on our dreams. Milk chocolate ice cream with chocolate cake pieces, chocolate coated strawberry hearts, swirls of strawberry sauce, and chocolate icing. You can tell I really like chocolate things. While it may seem silly to contact a company about an ice cream flavor, if you're ever in this situation, you should know that Bluebell is there for you. The moment I've been waiting for so many years.
Wow.
It's quite yummy, isn't it?
Aerate it, warm it up.
That's really good.
Bluebell, thank you so much for what you've done. Thank you for bringing this back for me and so many others. This may not be a flavor that everyone is excited about, and that's okay. I just feel like this is a win for me. Anyway, go try Groom's Cake. It's really good.